Okay, guys, hello everyone. So today I was sitting in my office and I was getting ready to organize my planner for my own personal assignments that I have coming up. And I thought I should do a video on how to stay organized by using your planner for students who are enrolled in courses. So this video is going to cater to students who may be in higher ed or K through 12 and who have classes that they're taking. And right now, because of COVID, a lot of classes are online, right? And taking classes online, it can be very difficult, especially if you're not organized. And I'm actually taking online courses myself, and I want to stay organized. So I'm just going to go ahead and plan out a few things for one or two of my courses. And I'm going to show you how I do that and how I help other students to do that. So first things first, you need a planner, okay? This is a planner that I'm using. It's just a planner that's from Target, and it is a large planner, as you can see. So number one, you can get a planner from anywhere. Walmart, Target, Dollar Tree. So you want to choose where you want to get your planner. Just as a little tip, if you're already at a school, a lot of schools have free planners. So maybe go to your schools. If you're in K through 12, maybe go to the main office and ask if they have a planner that you could have. If you're in higher education, maybe you want to go to your actual college, to their department and ask if they have any free planners available. I know the Student Disability Resource Office typically has them, student engagement offices. So they are on campus and they're free for students, okay? So you may not even have to pay for one. And then you want to choose the size of your planner. So normally when I'm meeting with students, I always ask them, do you want a big one or a small one? And a lot of students always opt for the big one because it's kind of hard to forget this. It's like a book. And that's why I use a big one too, because I can't forget it. And then there's more space for you to write. So if you require more space and just a bigger page, then a large planner would be perfect for you. If you don't need all that room and then you don't want to carry this big thing around, we can get a small one, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, and the first thing I do when I'm planning is I take my syllabus, okay? So what is a syllabus? A syllabus is where all of the information for your course is from. Now, if you're in higher education, you probably have a syllabus. If you're in K through 12, you probably just have like a regular homework assignment that your teachers told you to write down. Same thing, okay? But if you're working with the syllabus, you want to turn to the master schedule or the course outline. So this is my course outline for this class that I'm taking. I think it's Intro to Higher Ed. And on your course outline, and sometimes they're called different names. So they may be called a course outline, a course schedule, a tentative schedule. Just find wherever it is in your syllabus where it has the dates listed and the assignments that's next to them. That's what that is basically. So right now we're in week 3. So that's another step. Once you've got your syllabus or your homework assignment, whatever, you want to look at the date that it's due or whatever week you should be on. So if you're taking online courses, the courses are most likely broken up by weeks, okay? So you want to make sure you're on the right week, because sometimes that's where people get all out of order with. They're on the wrong week. So make sure you're on the right week. So today I'm going to look at my planner. Today is Monday the 14th, okay? So September 14th, I'm going to look at my syllabus or whatever assignment you have and look at the date that it's due or the date that your teacher told you that it was due. And then I'm going to look at what actually is this assignment. What should I be doing this week? So that's the question you want to ask yourself. What should I be doing this week? What needs to be turned in this week? So right now, I'm looking at my syllabus and I can see that I have some reading that needs to be due. It says chapters 8, 9, and 6. And then I have a research paper proposal that needs to be due this week, okay? So it says that this is going to be due on the 21st. I'm going to look at my planner again to look at the actual date that it's due. And the date that it's due is the 21st. That's next Monday, so that's a week from today, okay? So my main thing when planning, the purpose of planning is so that you're not running around at the last minute turning things in. So since I know that this research paper proposal is going to be due on the 21st and there's some reading as well, I kind of want to schedule my week so that I'm not working on these things over the weekend and that I'm not turning them in on the day of. So I have a saying, to be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. So I want to be early. That means that I don't want to wait until the due date to turn it in, because that can be stressful. And then you always forget things, especially with technology. The internet's out, and now it's really late for real. I've already written this down here. So on September 17th, that's Thursday, I want to be finished with my doctoral proposal. So I want to be finished with that by then. So I have that written down here, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So here it is, right down here on my planner, and you can see research proposal due 9/21. And that's another thing, I actually put the date that it was due, because that lets me know, because that kind of gives me like a heads up, and I know that I'm on time, that I'm late, or that I'm right at the date. Okay, now that's when I want to be done with the research paper proposal. I had some other things to do. I had some reading. So how do I want to schedule that? So based on my week, and because I don't really want to read over the weekend, I want to enjoy my weekend, and I have 3 chapters to read, chapters 8, 9, and 6. I'm going to break that down a day a week, okay? So that means that if you have reading, reading takes a lot of time, and then you don't want to just skim over what you read. You actually want to engage with the reading and understand what's going on. So that's why it's very important, when you're doing lots of reading, you need to break it down day by day. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I want to read chapter 8 today. Today's Monday, so I'm going to write that down. Read chapter 8. Okay, tomorrow's Tuesday. I think a chapter a day is pretty doable. I can do that and then still have my weekend. That's very important. Read chapter 9. And then I'm looking at my syllabus, and I'm noticing that these chapters are not in order. And it's good practice, for you to read the chapters in order, because then they'll make sense. So I'm actually going to say today I'm going to read chapter 6. Tomorrow I'm going to read chapter 8. And then Wednesday I'm going to read chapter 9. Okay. And that takes care of all the assignments that I have due for that course. I've written down when I want my research proposal to be done. I've broken up my reading day by day. And as you can see, every day has a new assignment. So I'm not doing everything at once, because that can be very time consuming and stressful. So I've organized my days based on what I want to do. Okay. Now, you also want to think about organize. So if you have more than one class, so I'm just showing you how to organize one class right now. But of course, nobody just has one class. You have multiple classes. So when you're organizing your multiple classes, you want to make sure that you're switching up your colors, okay? So right now I'm writing in a blue pen for my this is my intro to higher education course. I do have another syllabus here. This is my research methodology course. And I wouldn't write this with the same pen, okay? I would switch colors. I would use green to write with this course. And what that does is that it helps you to color code your courses so that you can so that you're not mixing things up. Because when you're taking things online, it's very easy to get things mixed up. You probably have already experienced that. And if you have experienced that, I want you to drop down in the comments and just let me know your experiences with organizing online courses. Has it been hard? Have you found yourself getting really confused? And I just want you to kind of share that experience down in the comments. And I'll be sure to engage with you to kind of give you some more helpful tips. But you want to make sure that you're color coding your courses, okay? That breaks them up. That helps you to remember, okay, so my research is green and my intro to student affairs is blue. Okay, those are 2 separate courses. So that's not the same assignment that I should be working on. I should be working on this, okay? So that's about it for organizing today. This is just a really short, just little quick overview for you. I'll upload some more videos that kind of just go deeper with organizing, and let me know what you want to see. So you can also leave that in the comments. So maybe you're struggling with organizing as well. Let me know specifically what you may be experiencing, and I'll be sure to upload a video going over that. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later.